What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mud. I am doing a little video from the Legion of Gamza. Believe it or not, I am a member. I was in it from the very beginning. I just unfortunately haven't made any videos for it, but I thought I'd do one now on how to run, maintain, how to have a generally a positive experience with your community via your channel. Now, as you can see, I'm looking at my comments here in my inbox. I haven't been able to respond to a lot of comments lately because I haven't had the time to. I've been sick. I've got a theater project that I'm knee deep in the middle of. So when I have the time, like today, and I'm just lying around bed, I am able to go through my comments and respond to them. And that's kind of what this video is about, the importance of keeping in touch with your community. So I've got something like 500 plus videos. In fact, we can even see how many videos I have, I think. Is there a number? Are you able to see how many videos you have? Well, needless to say, I've got a bunch because I will film stuff and put it up and just leave it up and oh, look at all these old videos I haven't looked at in a long time. Um, People, once you put it up online, people are able to go on it, they're able to look at it, they're able to comment, like, dislike, say they love it, say they hate it, and um, and they do that through the comments. Now, as a beginner YouTuber, a long time ago, I did not respond to any comments. I just thought, oh, you get comments, that's cool, that's awesome. And I didn't really think about the value in responding to it. But because we are a very community-based group, hobbyists, gamers, it's a social game, the game that we play, Warhammer 40,000, it's very, very important to respond to your comments. So that's what I've been trying to do as much as I can with all these different videos. So if you're not aware of how you do that, after you upload a video, go to your inbox here, and here on the left you've got personal messages, you've got comments, video responses, if you ask for video responses or people post video responses. The way that I approach my comments is that I always like to go to the last one that I know I haven't commented, or like the oldest one, and then I'll start from there and I will just make my way through them. I think this is the one that I just responded to. Yeah, okay, so even if somebody just says, thanks, awesome video, or I liked it, or gives you a smiley face, you don't have to give a long-winded response, but doing something more than like an LOL or like a smiley face will actually help you develop a good, strong community, a good, strong following in the long run. So if somebody asks me here, how do you keep your brushes in such good conditions, I won't just leave a short sentence or a short phrase that says, wash them, clean them, dry them, don't leave any paint on the tips. I'll actually go and think, okay, if I was this guy asking this question, what answer am I looking for? How can I best address this answer? So you've got comments like these, right, that actually ask for your opinion, instruction, for you to actually say something of worth. And then you've got comments like, oh, they're so pretty. And for those, there's not really much you can say other than thank you, thanks. But I like to always do at least one or two things. Say your thanks or your thank you, put a smiley face, or do that and add in a combination of something like, oh, glad you found some worth in it, or glad you liked it. Because you got to think, my videos now, my tutorials, they're like 46 minutes average. They don't run longer than an hour usually now, but they're usually always more than half an hour. So the fact that somebody out there spends time watching my videos, my tutorials, I don't do videos like some other tutorial producers out there where you kind of speed through it and you talk over, do like a voiceover. Everything I do is in the moment. My tutorials are like live, and as they're happening, I am talking about what I'm doing. I'm showing you the technique that I'm doing, and hopefully when I can remember to have my model in focus, you can see exactly what I'm doing, so you can pause and go back and see it, and you're not looking at something that's fast forwarded or anything like that. And not saying that those are bad. Those are really good because that's how I learned to do all of my techniques. I'm just saying that my specific video format is such that I don't do that. But going back to the importance of comments, you want to always respond to everybody, and I learned the importance of this when watching a, a channel YouTuber that I subscribe to, General Splat, and he did a very good video about the importance of responding to your comments, and that is because it's, number one, it's polite, it's the polite thing to do, and number two, the fact that somebody even wrote a comment instead of just watching your video and then clicking on something else, it means that they're making an effort to reach out to you, and the fact that you can respond to that, and that you can, YouTube is such a great format because we can immediately see somebody makes a comment on our video, we can immediately go and respond to them. So the way I respond is that instead of going through all the different channels, I go to my comments and I will go to, let's see, where did I leave off? Here. The last comment that I received that I have to respond to, go to see all comments, and just look at all these comments that I have to respond to. So I like to look from the bottom because in YouTube's format, they only show you the most recently placed comment. So somebody might have written a comment up here, but somebody else just around the same time might have responded to a comment that I had made down here and made a response to it. So if they do something like that, then you might not see it. So what I always like to do is I click on my newest comments, and then I go to the bottom, and then I look at, okay, I should be the last comment at the bottom, then whoever commented, then me, then somebody else, then me, then somebody else. And then just go up the list so that you can make sure that you have answered any questions or you've responded to any comments that have been given to you. Like see here, a year ago, my friend Blue Trilobite left a comment. It is what it is. Crazy. Yeah, this is, I remember this comment actually, the Chaos Star, and him telling me about Michael Moorcock, and I still can't believe that GW didn't, or that he hasn't taken legal action against GW. The 8-sided star is like iconic GW chaos now. Comment. So, I mean, I like to always respond. Sometimes somebody will leave a response or respond to something that you say by saying, like, LOL. Yeah, I agree, totally. And in that case, you don't have to respond. But I mean, it's just simple. You know, you're working on your social skills and you're just making contact with the community. So here are a couple of comments that I have to respond to. So I'm going to do that. But this is just a little helpful video that you might not have thought about. The importance of comments. If you are a YouTuber, if you have a channel, always, always, always try to find the time to respond to your comments. I know they can pile up. You shouldn't let them pile up more than a week or two, though, because sometimes they might be time-sensitive questions. Somebody left a comment saying once, like, hey, man, I need a quick guide for painting, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like chaos something. Please help me out as soon as you can. Thanks. And then I responded to him a couple weeks later, and I was like, hey, sorry I missed your comment, or I haven't responded sooner, this is what I would do. And he said, oh, hey, yeah, I needed an answer for that because I was going to a GT the next day, and I wanted to whip it up really fast. So sometimes there's like a time window, right, of when you should answer a comment by. And in those cases, I would try to answer them sooner, but you can never really tell unless they specifically mention it. So good manners, be cool. Don't be a jerk, and always respond to your comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. Legion of Gamza!